Hi everyone. For those of you who have watched our videos in the past, today's video is going to be a little bit different than our usual content. It doesn't feel right to go about our usual business with everything that's going on in the world right now.
We wanted to sit down with you guys and talk about the Black Lives Matter movement and allyship. I think it's so important that we talk to one another right now. If we want to move forward as a society, as a country, it's going to take all of us speaking up and working together to do so.
The death of George Floyd was an absolute tragedy, but unfortunately this injustice isn't new. We saw this happen with Ahmaud Arbery, with Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, and countless others. Because of the privilege that comes with the color of my skin, I will never have to know what it's like to experience the kind of racism and discrimination and violence that Black people are forced to face every day.
We wanted to speak up about this issue because we feel as if it's the right thing to do. We have been researching, listening, and learning about how we can be an ally to the Black community. Like we said before, we can't make change unless we all come together and are willing to do so. I've recently spent a lot of time researching white privilege and learning what it really means, and I really wanted to insert a video clip that helped me understand white privilege more and that could hopefully help you guys understand it too. So here's that video clip.
That there are levels of that suffering, you know, and so sometimes white people, it does block a white person because you go white privilege and the person goes, I'm poor and I'm white, where's the privilege? You know, white people are like, I wish I could activate my white privilege, I wish I could do it right now. White privilege, give me something. I get that, trust me, I get it. It is hard to accept that you have benefits because of the color of your skin if you cannot see the benefits that you have. But the thing I try to explain to a person is, think of it more like golf. Don't think of it as privilege, then think of it like a handicap, right? In golf, they acknowledge that you are in a position where you need so many advantages to be competitive in the game, right? So what they say is you have a handicap of 15, so that means like you're going to be hitting from this tee and you get more chances to get the ball in because we understand the position you're in. And if you're a Black person in America, from slavery, from day one, the number of injustices that have held Black people back in America amount to an insurmountable, like you look at Black people's freedom, you look at Black people's land, just land alone. The amount of wealth you can acquire over time if you own land is exponential because you have the land, you have the fact that you can borrow based on the land, you have the fact that you can use the money that you have borrowed to grow more wealth, you can use it to grow your family's wealth. Just taking that away from Black people alone.
I've been spending a lot of time the past few weeks reading articles and books by Black authors, listening to podcasts, donating when I could, following organizations, and attending protests in my area. I've been doing all that I can to support the Black community. One of the many things that I've learned is that it's important to speak up about the movement, but it's equally just as important to listen to the Black community. Being a good ally means speaking up, but not speaking over.
We're going to share some resources down in the description below. These resources are from CSU and beyond that we have found very helpful in learning about how we can reject systemic racism and embrace the strength of diversity. One resource that I would like to highlight is diversity.colostate.edu. I will have it linked first in the description below. Continue to educate yourself and others and stay involved going forward. We are the future and your voice counts. If you are silent and do not use your voice, you cannot affect change. We need to get uncomfortable and stand up for what is right.
We must do what we can to elevate diverse perspectives and voices, and that starts here on A Ram's Life. CSU Social is looking to hire a new student blogger to join our vlogging team. We're going to include information about how to apply, as well as other resources that you can find down in the description box below. Please take the time to read it and learn what you can do to help. The only way that we're going to get through this, and the only way that we're going to be able to change the world, is by doing it together. So let's do it. Thank you for watching.